Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's doing great and I hope that you're staying safe and feeling well. But tonight, I just want to lead into our small group lesson, and I pray that you're growing from these. I pray that you're able to use these with your families, with your friends, and that you're able to talk about God's Word and get into God's Word a little bit deeper through these little studies and Wednesday night devotional things. But tonight, our study comes from Matthew chapter 3, verses 1 through 17, and it's about Jesus being baptized. And it's actually, like, that's kind of the main point of the story when we normally look at it. But we're going to look at it in a different view today. We're going to look at John the Baptist, actually, and about him not feeling like he was good enough. In our lesson, we'll run over all the verses, but right now I want to touch on just a section. In verse 13, it says, "Then Jesus came from Galilee to the Jordan to John to be baptized. John would have prevented him, saying, 'I need to be baptized by you, and do you come to me?' But Jesus answered him, 'Let it be so for now. Thus it is fitting for us to fulfill all righteousness.' And then John consented." John didn't think he was good enough to baptize Jesus, and I wouldn't either. I mean, if it was me, I would be sitting there going, "Jesus, not me. I'm not the one. I'm a messed up individual." And I'm sure John was feeling some of the same stuff there. Jesus, you're the righteous one. You're the one that's come. You're the Christ. You're the Messiah. Yet I would do this. I would baptize you. Um, yeah, that would be kind of confusing at first. And honestly, in our lives, we strive to say and put our minds to it. We say, hey, if we put our minds to whatever, you fill in the blank, then we can accomplish fill in the blank. But honestly, when it comes to our salvation and when it comes to being made right with God, we're not good enough. That's the main part, and that's what John is showing here. That hey, he's not good enough to be able to baptize Jesus. He's not that connecting piece. But Jesus said to fulfill this righteousness, we have to do this. So Jesus was baptized by John to fulfill the righteousness. But that shows as when Jesus comes out of the water and the Spirit descends on him like a dove, and then the Father looks upon him and say, "You are my Son, who I'm well pleased." It shows that Jesus truly is the only one good enough to take on the wrath of God and to fulfill everything that we can't fulfill that would bring us back into a relationship with God, a correct relationship with God. And honestly, instead of having to feel the need that we are good enough, we should turn to the point to say, you know what? I feel the need to have Jesus in my life because he was the only one that is good enough. And from this passage, we see that no, we're not good enough to make our relationships with God right, but we can have a relationship with Jesus that makes our relationship with God right. Guys, I hope that you find some kind of hope, some kind of promise in this story as you read through it tonight and as you dive into God's Word. And I pray that that you grow and that a lot of these self-image issues, self-confidence issues with not feeling good enough about something, that you can shred that and say, you know what? I may not be good enough, but the one whom I follow, Jesus Christ, will always be way more than enough. And that's all I need. Jesus Christ is all I need. Guys, as you read through this small group lesson and do this lesson with your friends, I pray that you guys discuss where your shortcomings are with God, where you continue to fail and continue to fall, and you say, you know what I do just isn't good enough, but yet Jesus has made me right. Jesus makes me enough. Jesus restores that relationship with God, something that I could never do, and that we put our hope and our trust fully and faithfully in Jesus Christ. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I pray that you go and have fun with the devotion and the small group lesson, and I hope that you grow in God's Word and grow in your faith because of it. Have a great day.